Thank you so much for today, and yeah, we'll remember this experience for life for sure. Thank you. Our guide was
amazing,
incredible. All the knowledge that you shared with us, and really we would not have learned so much, and our experience would not be the same without you. We are on the train to Agra from Delhi, and we just got breakfast. So I want to show you guys what we get for breakfast on the trains in India. This breakfast cost us about 175 rupees, and we get, it seems actually really healthy, so I'm very impressed. So we have brown bread, a banana, mango juice, muffin, some biscuits. Oh, we also have tea. I think tea and coffee, or just tea? I'm not sure.
Yeah, they might have coffee separately.
Oh, we have even hand sanitizer. Look, that is cool. Thank you so much. Oh wow, we've got everything. We've got creamer,
sugar, and tea.
That's lovely. I didn't tell you the main meal, so I got for the vegetarian one, which says cheese cutlet, potato finger chips, and boiled vegetables. That looks nice. What do you rate it? It's okay?
It's okay. It's a little bit dry, but it definitely has all the Indian spices. The flavour is very Indian. So it's like when you go to a McDonald's in India, you buy a burger. It's actually, the flavour is very Indian. It's got the spices in it. You've got burgers with curry flavours and things like that. Yeah.
I'm excited to try them.
Okay, I'll go to the taxi. Find the taxi prepaid group.
Sounds like they're all fighting.
Hello?
Rani.
Yes.
Taj Mahal.
Yes. I understand Tamil very well. Speaking not very good. So I have an Australian accent. I speak Indian accent, so you understand what I say. It's trickier, harder to understand.
There are a few things like tuk-tuks, I suppose, that we don't have, but...
Did you see that? It was right across, didn't even look.
We actually rented this taxi and the driver for the whole day, so we can go all around Agra, since we do essentially have until the evening. So we rented this taxi for 2,500 rupees, which is about 25 pounds. And yeah, it's very easy, because as soon as you leave the train station in Agra, it can get very overwhelming. Locals will shout at you. It sounds like they shout because they shout over each other, trying to get your attention to go to them and get a ride with them, and then you have to really negotiate to get the good deal. Whereas if you pre-book and get driver for the whole day, you know exactly how much you're paying, you know your rates. So I highly recommend anyone coming to India to pre-book these things beforehand. Now we've just been driving through Agra town, and it looks very modern. You see a lot of Pizza Huts. What did we see? Burger King, or I can't remember what we saw.
Sketches.
Oh yeah, so you see like a lot of different chains that we used to like back home, you could say. Definitely surprised me with how clean the center was and how modern, but the traffic can get really hectic at times, where just cars can't get past and you try to squeeze through the smallest of gaps. But yeah, I think we are literally arriving, so that seems like it might be it. And I think our driver is also coming with us to Taj Mahal. Said he could take some pictures for us.
You get to see the whole a little bit more.
Right, so we were just told that we're not allowed to bring big bags into Taj Mahal. No tripods, not even a mini tripod. So I brought 2 tripods with me. I had to leave both of them behind food. It's very strict, and supposedly it's just because they don't like to go through big bags and checking everything, going through all your small little things.
Security.
For security, yeah, like a small bag with just your phone, your wallet, camera. And that's essentially it. And a bottle of water you can bring. Perhaps eat something
Plan ahead.
before, yeah.
Plan
before
ahead.
You come, plan
You
ahead.
can't snack inside. You can't bring any food.
Yeah. Do you remember much from Taj Mahal?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
A little bit. Yeah. It's quite large, much larger than you imagine, and the colours change depending on the sun. So it looks different at different times of the day. Like, it's really impressive, but the impressiveness is when you get up close and you see the detail and you hear how it was made. You can't believe that it was made so long ago with such precision.
Yeah. That's why it's one of the 7 wonders of the world.
And worth a visit. Definitely worth a visit.
I've been wanting to come here for so many years. It's just one of those places that you always hear about, you see it, so you dream about coming here.
Yeah. And it's so cool. Like, cause it's marble. It is just, it's so wide and expansive and open and cool. The mausoleum is beautiful. It's quite large too. It can take you, a good 20 minutes to half an hour to walk all the way around and through it.
I can't wait.
Why did they cut the forest away?
Because they don't want to see before the Taj Mahal just through the gate. That's why they will cut these all trees, so they have to see the view of the Taj right from the spots. This is the part which is used Rajasthani style. So they mix up the both of the architecture, Hindu and Islamic.
I have to admit, when I came here the last 2 times, I didn't get this much information. So I am liking all the history you are saying.
This is just the gate.
So impressive. It's much bigger than I ever expected the gate to be.
Even in the pictures. It
Yes,
looks
right.
bigger than in the pictures.
Exactly, it looks much bigger.
Not looking very bigger in
No.
This is just the gate to Taj Mahal. East, west,
and the south.
and the south.
But mausoleum was in a plan by 5th Mughal emperor for Shah Jahan. Was a loving memory of her wife. It's called Arjoban Banu Begum. It's her real name. When he's get married to that Arjoban Banu Begum, then he was giving a name of a title. It's called Mumtaz Mahal.
Taj Mahal.
Yes. Okay, that's the title name for her. So she died, then he has in plan to build this just the memory of her. She is in 3rd wife of Shah Jahan, but he loves so much of the 3rd one because she is in very important in his life, okay, and must be like in more favorite for other than the 2s because she is in good advice in his life.
Right.
There's a lot of people here.
Okay.
Super busy here, and we just got a professional photographer to take some pictures because the lighting here is kind of difficult to work with, and also there's way too many people, and if you get a professional photographer, they will kind of push people out of the way or kind of tell them to move.
Yes, ma'am.
I will try to I don't think it's going to go.
Come back. Can you turn? Yeah, come here. उसको अपने आप ही वो करने दो. Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Smile.
ट्रेन है कहाँ से?
Yes.
अच्छा
Look here, ma'am. Yes.
Over the bench here.
कहाँ?
In middle.
How many visitors do you think get here every single day? Because I can see hundreds of people here right now.
Almost a day of like around 25 to 30,000 visitors in a day. In the season, more than like around 50 to 60,000 a day.
As you can see, I have my yellow dress and it's definitely catching a lot of
This is
attention.
all of you, not me.
Let's continue.
I'm not the model here. Look very cool now.
Yeah, that's like, looks very nice.
Lean it on like, yeah.
This is be the close.
Hand down.
Hand down, down.
Little bit straight.
Very glamorous.
And look my side, ma'am. And look in Taj. Yes.
So beautiful.
Standing.
Wait, guys.
मुझे आवाज मार देना राहुल भाई है ना.
इसका कुछ पैदल चलते हुए ले लो. चलते हुए में ले लो, चलते में. हाँ, ले लो, चलते में ले लो. अकेले का सिंगल का.
Towards you.
Towards two.
Yes. And stop, ma'am. Stop.
नहीं,
And look
और
inside.
जाने दो.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
But right now it's not too much as busy. It's a very less people out there.
Madam, excuse me. Smile. One more. Yes. Okay, come.
Wait a minute.
Another look on the gate. Absolutely stunning. I didn't realize you get this beautiful view on the gate from here.
Yes, ma'am. Come here.
Diana's bench.
I think it's
always
after them.
very busy. I think without getting a private photographer, it would be insanely hard.
Ma'am, come here, ma'am.
Go.
Yes. Yes, ready? Yes, smile. One more.
That's really nice, actually.
And here on this side. Yes.
Oh yeah, and that's very Indian like that. Like that.
Wait.
Okay. It's one of the most precious Indian place. That's why everybody has a like to see here.
Give your mobile like that.
It's called the Monument of The name of the mausoleum, they're called Rozai Munabbara. It is the real name of this mausoleum. The Taj means is a crown and the Mahal means is a palace. We call it's a crown palace. The Muslim emperor, the name is Shah Jahan, who is the 5th Mughal emperor. He had in a plan to make the mausoleum for her wife. Put the body right on the center of mausoleum. When he wasn't proposed to the Mumtaz, she is in the 14 years old and he was in 15 years.
Just like my great grandmother.
So after the 5 years, when she is 19 and he is in 20, they get the marriage. Okay. And already has 2 wives. After the marriage, he loves so much. That's why he called Mumtaz. Means like a perfect. She is a good planner of the battles. Okay. She has a good advice to how to be spend money, how to distribute the money in the poor people.
Ah, she sounds like a smart woman.
Yes. 14 children within 20 years.
20 years.
Yes. She died when she's giving the childbirth at the 14. Age of 39 years old. in the place of a Burhanpur. And after the death, it's her body was preserved in Burhanpur. Burhanpur, it's 1,000 kilometers far from here. And it is reason behind he was preserved the body because he hasn't missing her wife. He's misses one of the most greatest love in life. So the white marble. That's why he took 17 years to complete this white mausoleum with the help of 20,000 laborers. So till 17 years, her body was preserved right on the corner.
For 17 years?
Yes. One they have a finish and the body hasn't keep the move to bury it right on the middle of the Taj, 7 feet in the ground.
Okay.
One on the right, the gate surround the wall. It took next 5 years to be completed. That's why he took 22 years to complete the whole complex. The height of this mausoleum, it's a 243 feet right from the bottom to top. Okay. The building is perfectly symmetrical, all the 4 sides. Perfect symmetry. That's why whenever you see the building from any side, it looks exactly the same. Shah Jahan also buried here in the Taj Mahal. He hasn't the chance to become the king. But he was the youngest, he need to be the power. That's why he killed the brothers, put the father in jail. 8 years he was there, and 8 years he could see the Taj Mahal with the reflection of a diamond. Okay, and then he was died the age of 76 years old in Agra Fort. After the death, the daughter to bring the body of father and buried next to the Mumtaz in the basement, 7 feet in the ground, and they will make the replica right on the top. Tea coasters for the tea.
Eat out of it.
It's work with the gravity force of water. That's the river. You see that Agra Fort is right over there. Okay. Where he was in house arrested to see the Taj Mahal from that place. Okay. And right you see the backside, that's the garden called is a Mehtab Bagh. It's a moonlight garden. So still the people has visit there to see the sunset. And that's the river is called Yamuna River. It still is dry. Rainy season, it's full of water.
So we are just finishing our visit to Taj Mahal. What did you think? How do you feel?
It's amazing. You don't realize the extent of how big and beautiful it is, and the detail, the skillmanship that's involved, and hearing about the families that are still, the descendants of the families who built the Taj Mahal are still here, you know, looking after it. I love that. Don't realize how the semi-precious stones glow and sit so beautifully in the inlay. The skillmanship involved in actually creating that.
We even got to feel it. I wasn't sure if we would be allowed to touch it, but we were. And it's very hard. It's
hard. It's got crystals in it. Apparently it's the second hardest stone to diamond, so it's very difficult to break.
I expected it to be quite cold though to feel, and it wasn't. Definitely warmer than you would expect marble to feel like, but it's Indian marble. It's different than the marble you would expect to get from
other places.
Yeah. We also didn't expect to spend as long as we did in Taj Mahal, but because there's so much history to learn, and the site is a lot bigger than you would expect. You see these pictures, and pictures don't do it justice.
No.
You come here and you realize half a day doesn't even feel like
Yes,
enough because
it
there's still
doesn't.
so much to see, so much art that we are missing.
And I know when we started, we thought, oh, 2 hours is enough. No.
No. There's also a mosque that's only open on Friday, but it's actually not open to us. It's only open to
The
local
locals.
Muslim. Yeah. So they go and pray on Friday. So that's why the whole site is closed on Fridays. We can't unfortunately go and see the mosque because I think there has been some instances of people being disrespectful. That's what our guide had told us. By the way, our guide was
amazing.
Incredible. Thank you so much for all the knowledge that you shared with us.
Thank you very much.
Really, we would not have learned so much and our experience would not be the same without you. And we are so pleased because we were not sure about getting guides in the first
we
place.
nearly didn't get a guide.
I highly
worth it.
recommend, highly recommend getting a guide because you'll better your experience. You'll come back with a lot of knowledge. From
And look for a
the history of
licensed
India.
guide. Look for a licensed guide because they're trained. They know the history, the real history.
If you look at there's a little plate number, license number. That's how you know you're getting good guides. So thank you so much for
Welcome.
today, and yeah, we'll remember this experience for life for sure.
you.
Thank you.